Got some brand new meta to show off for this channel for the viewers at home, ladies and gentlemen, with a new player being spotlighted. This is going to be FalbziN, and what we're going to be looking at is, besides the Wigglytuff on their team there on top, this is a team usually playing together, and we're going to be looking at Brazilian players here, and also E5. I believe that crew down there at the bottom, that's going to be yet again Brazilian players. So we are definitely looking really focused in on Brazilian meta. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the starting buzzer. My name is Dr. Kendo, happy to bring you this Pokemon Unite commentary. Remember to subscribe if this is your sort of thing. FalbziN gonna solo this top lane, so it does look like here with Brazilian meta, which we have not analyzed too much on this channel. We are still kind of going with that 1-1-3 that you would often see maybe in English meta, whereas Japan, if you've ever observed their players, oftentimes it might be two that go to the jungle because one of them is a Greedent and they usually do attack, of course, the other opposing team's jungle. Angel NTJ, that's the Fletchling for Orange, really getting into some trouble right there. Just somewhat precarious as FalbziN brings them down to half and is able to dunk in. So these first points are already on the board here before a minute on the clock had elapsed. And we do see Soto dropping in another 8. And this is E5 Olivotech down there as the Lucario running bottom. So again, while we did specify that it is a 1-1-3, that is actually going to be a KO. Olivotech goes down, but normally a 1-1-3, especially if a Lucario is in the game or Zarina or Greedent, they are going to be the ones on that top lane. But you notice, of course, for Orange Squad, E5, that's what we can call them, of course. They are running down Lucario on the bottom lane. So FalbziN right here, and I should specify, I may not get every single name correctly pronounced, and I do deeply apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. The Bees are down, and so is the Fletchling for E5, and then we're going to see a takedown of Dragonair as well. So this is going to provide plenty of opportunity to score in these points. Notice what FalbziN is going to be doing right here. This is actually something somewhat common that I've seen FalbziN do. You notice right there, he leaves those points down on the ground, scores in the smallest point values, and then goes back for them. Instead of just gathering them all at once and scoring maybe 4 to 8, something like that. No, it's going to be stacking up that attack weight. That would be the reason that you do this. Also, you do get a little bit of HP, XP burst every single time that you dunk. And so if you were looking to maybe heal up, it's very minimal, especially ever since the patch updates and things for the game. That is another brutal takedown of E5's Fletchling here on that top lane. So good job, FalbziN. I know a lot of our viewers often were saying, and I think that this certainly is a matter of opinion because we have heard other opinions, maybe opposing opinions, but saying that FalbziN was the top Lucario player. This would have been during Season 2. Now, of course, I've highlighted Lutano on this channel, also Sanji, but ladies and gentlemen, FalbziN absolutely a contender, along with many great Lucario players having been on this channel. Happy to highlight FalbziN today. So my friends, it looks like everyone really on the bottom lane, they were in the tall grass. It would be a little bit early to be doing so for Bees, being that those are going to come at 720. Notice right here, Pika going to be once again taking down Orange's Lucario. FalbziN certainly might be sniffing something out because we've noticed sort of this return to the grass and then trying to just continuously look through this grass to see if he can sniff out that Fletchinder. But here we go, 720. That means that he will be going forward with taking out the Combi and the Vespiquen combo. Looks like Angel NTJ, Fletchinder in some trouble, but did actually secure that Vespiquen KO. So FalbziN maybe can take down this Apom here. Man, a rush just at the last second, once again from Fletchinder. And so we can now see, of course, the objectives are going to be appearing on the map just about as I'm finishing this statement. Purple Squad absolutely going for the burst very quickly. E5 is in the surrounding areas though, so certainly could pull off that steal, but no, that will be FalbziN, legendary Dragonite player, who also going to assist Wigglytuff right there, Soto, in taking down 2 of the E5 members right now. And this will provide a chance for many goals to be scored right here. Surprising that Soto actually got off of this goal. We're going to have to see if that continues. No, they actually will opt to not break this right at this second. And so likely with the rest of Orange right here, they just will not break that over there on Purple Squad. So FalbziN in a battle. We could call this sort of a bottom lane mirror matchup as we have Lucario and Eldegoss on a Lucario and Eldegoss. There are definitely the E-speeds flying right here. Olivotech staying in this, and definitely with the help of E5 Madu. Once again, hoping that we're saying these names correctly, but look at this. Eldegoss about to be taken out for Orange. FalbziN is going to back off of that. Unfortunately, unable to save his own Eldegoss on the team, so that will be something unfortunate Purple has to endure right here. Once again, E5's Eldegoss in a little bit of trouble. FalbziN really looking to secure that KO, and especially against all odds, will still pull that off with the E-speed. It did come at a cost, of course, of his own life in trade for that, my friends, but now Rotom Rotom has gone for Orange Squad. FalbziN gonna go ahead and Draco Impact on top of this thing to really take that Rotom down. It is now at half. We are seeing some good pressure right now. That's coming in from Orange's Talonflame, but even the Fly is not gonna go ahead and stop FalbziN from that Damage Frenzy on the Rotom. Baby Mazo, TTV. It should be noted, many of these players on purple have been in the top 3, top 5, and even just with Season 3 right now having begun soon before the time of this recording, it should be noted this is taking place on February 4th, 2022, and with Season 3 newly having started recently, there are obviously people trading for that #1 spot right now, and especially that top 5 spot, but these players in FalbziN largely dominating that #1 spot and the top 5 of Season 2. Maybe Baby Mazo will go down for a rotation for the second Dread, but FalbziN very, very close until that Fairy Frolic was thrown down by E5 Kyo, unless that's Kaio. Boy, this is gonna get fun, isn't it? Me pronouncing everything. I do apologize to any of the viewers at home who know the correct pronunciations, as FalbziN is taken down by Olivo Tech. Oranges, Lucario, but FalbziN actually with the steal on the second Dreadnought. This now gives purple just that much more of an advantage, especially when it looked like they may not win out for that objective fight. And FalbziN is on fire along with Baby Mazo, ladies and gentlemen. Notice the Orange Squad dropping like flies. This pivotal squad fight will bring down 4 of Orange Squad's members just down there where the Dreadnought battle had taken place. We do see a rotation from E5 Sylveon, looking to go up, but actually caught up, looks like the farm. FalbziN and Lel, L-E-L, of course this team's Eldegoss, looking pretty good to score right here if you're FalbziN, but Eldegoss, it would be an uphill battle, as you can see, have to get taken off of that. Surprising move, I thought FalbziN actually would stay to go help out, but Lel did actually have that Cotton Cloud crash, so that is one way, of course. If you're communicating with your team, which we can only assume that they are, especially this group of players, they are together so often that it must be that they are communicating, of course, but look at this. The slow smoke, absolutely devastating. FalbziN will be taken out by the Talonflame. FalbziN right now going to be going for this Rotom, already taking it down to half. Dragonite, exceptional at taking on these objectives, especially solo if necessary. I wouldn't feel especially comfortable, but luckily Soto or Salto, the Wigglytuff player for purple, was able to sort of hold off the rest of the Orange Squad. That would make it really difficult if they did want to advance and stop FalbziN from getting that, maybe pull off that steal on the Rotom. And with us now looking at 3:15 just approximately on the clock, we will be entering that final stretch pretty soon with a score of 241 currently to 156. Purple Squad's favor right now. FalbziN and E5 Thurk in a battle for Dragonite superiority. Look at this. It will be the Draco Impact completely simultaneously. That was at the exact same time, pulling off that move. You notice neither of them falling, but of course Wigglytuff for purple has gone down. In the midst of all of that, there were plenty of Orange Squad's members, certainly making that difficult. Baby Mazo actually could be taken out here. It gets very close, but no, he does hang on with that sliver of HP, able to make it back to the goal. Gonna go ahead and heal up, maybe get some of that farm. FalbziN also creating a diversion down here on the bottom lane, but is stopped, of course, when you've got Talonflame and Dragonite very close in level to you. You may not be able to break through as easily. And it looks like Wiggly was hiding out in the grass, will come out with that Sing. Excellent way to approach, of course, if you are hiding in the grass as that Wigglytuff player. No, FalbziN will be taken out right now by Orange Dragonite. It's not looking so great if you are Purple Squad to lose your Lucario, but especially a player like FalbziN and then FalbziN, possibly 2 of the top people on this team. Fortunately, you do have Baby Mazo, who will actually pull off the Unite, which means that we're not going to have this for the Zapdos fight should the teams be involved with that, at least somewhat focused on it, we should say. And it looks like Dreadnought will actually not be a thing for the third Dread. FalbziN luckily will be able to respawn right here as Zapdos is being surrounded right now by the Orange Squad. They have bursted that extremely quickly and already taking it down 90%. And yes, that will be right side team. So Orange, E5, gonna get that Zapdos play. FalbziN with the absolutely incredible Aura Cannon, able to take down Talonflame from a distance. And Orange has mobilized. Dragonite will score, but notice Purple Squad expertly taking out Orange's players. And really, before things get too bad, you do not want those goals scored after the Zapdos. You can notice, especially like this one, scored in from Olivo Tech. E5's Lucario will drop in that Hundo. They are often higher point values after dealing with that Zapdos, and if you are the winning team, and with those charged goals, drop in just completely in an instant. And so it will be a battle between Lucario and Dragonite. Joined now by Wigglytuff, fortunately, to help get rid of a Levotech right there. So that now leaves purple. They will be able to go against the goal here on the bottom lane, which is what it looks like they're going to target. But it does seem that orange squad has enough players returning that they can actually mount a defense. But notice what's going on with purple. They are going to bring the entire squad, all 5 members. This is where you turn up the heat, dial up that intensity, because any goal scored right here, they have 3 or 4 members right there trying to score, and one of them will go in. What a wonderful strategy. Have 2 of your people battling. Absolutely epic in this Brazilian meta match. Unfortunately, FalbziN going to be taken out. Wonderful play by Talonflame, but notice the scores going in for purple. And with all point values doubled, any of these are going to help tremendously, especially with orange not able to really score all that many of their own. And so FalbziN going in after being able to have that shield. Wigglytuff will score the 6, but FalbziN unfortunately not able to get in significant points right there. But notice Wiggly picking them up from the fallen allies and able to score in. Any of these smaller point values actually do not look so small after they get doubled. And so, gonna now try for 20, which would make a 40, but no, that's just a little bit too much, especially even if you have a score shield that is very likely to break. This could get troublesome right there. Dragonite will actually score that for Orange Squad. That's gonna be a 70 points in the last 5 seconds. Orange has mounted that assault on the Purple Squad's goals. Can you believe the intensity of those last 5 seconds, 10 seconds in that matchup? We absolutely have to see the score breakdown. Notice which of these teams scored. That is gonna be a very close 427 to Purple to 418 on Orange Squad. Wonderfully played, brilliant for both squads, very, very close in today's Pokemon Unite matchup. There's the damage breakdown and some other information. What a match for everybody to see here in Pokemon Unite. Please feel free to click an end screen on screen to see more like this. And so I'll catch you over there, and thanks for viewing.